Claressa tests out a leg kick there. Now Elkin to Shields, now unloading with some ground and pound. Elkin doing a good job. She's been in this position before. Reverses, and now once again on top and into the mount.
And Elkin, you know,
Elkin's trapping that bottom arm.
Yep, and she got past that knee as well.
This is going to have a big problem here. If Elkin changes her head position and gets it to the other side of Cliff. Now, right here, she's got no defense. She can't protect her head with that left arm. Well, she's already done a lot better than James Toney ever did.
Trying to close that distance the best that she can to not allow Elkin to land some big shots. And she's,
as time starts to close out round number one, head movement from the bottom, and punching upward is Claressa Shields. Top of Brittney Elkin's guard, and she shoots. Claressa Shields with a nice sprawl. Heavy hips here, forcing the head down, and now Claressa Shields goes to work. Elkin has got her, settles it on top, knee on belly to side control. With leverage.
That's assuming you know how to use.
And that right hand is going to help it as well. Elkin with a takedown attempt.
She's in deep, and now Shields has got a nice sprawl. She's got her legs back. She needs to learn to let her feet slide there.
Claressa Shields heavy on the hips here. Elkin's hands are still locked.
Keep that head covered there.
Pushes
Step
away.
back. Nice. They could get up.
Pounding for the top, Claressa Shields putting it on Brittney Elkin, who's clinging on for dear life.
Hi, I'm Brittney Elkin, and you're probably wondering how I got here. Actually, I wanted to pause it here real quick because what Brittney is doing to Claressa is kind of insane. So she's got her legs trapped with her one leg and her upper leg trapped with her arms. Now, she could try to push Claressa back onto her back, except she would have to tuck at least one of Claressa's heels in and then drive in that direction, which she's not doing because she's doing a death clamp. She could also try to roll the other way, but then she might pull Claressa into full mount or even side control. So what she should do is she should let go of Claressa's leg with these arms and then pull in and try to either underhook out the back or at least just pull back into half guard. But because I believe due to exhaustion and fatigue, she stays here and gets TKO'd.
Brittney's not protecting her face there. She's got to get moving or get back to a better guard position there.
Shields has to address her legs. Can't let Elkin get control of her legs here.
Keep her hips.
Nice holds again. Claressa Shields.
Yeah, I had a talk with Dana. We definitely talked about what I wanted to talk about, me and Amanda Nunes meeting up in the future. He said it's definitely possible. Said that we would have to figure out the weight classes and everything, but it's definitely possible, and I'm ready to go whenever he's ready and she's ready.
If you want to see me, I'm going to wrestle the shit out of you and finish you with a jiu-jitsu submission. I want to see how she's going to feel that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, share, and comment. So Claressa Shields made her MMA debut successfully. After being down 2 rounds, she came back and won by TKO. First off, I want to say that I like Claressa Shields. I think it's awesome that she came over to MMA. As we've seen recently, it's mostly MMA fighters going into the boxing realm somewhat unsuccessfully, and boxers not making that same venture into the MMA world as it is, in my personal opinion, far more difficult. So props to her. One thing I was a little annoyed about with the fight was after the fight, it was kind of reminiscent of Ronda Rousey, where people were talking about Claressa Shields being like the greatest fighter in the world, that she would beat Amanda Nunes, that she's just on fire. Ariel Helwani was plugging her like no one else. And I'm like, you know, she beat a fighter that has 4 losses in a row that is allegedly a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. But as I kind of showed earlier, her jiu-jitsu needs some work, and obviously she is not a wrestler. And even so, like, Claressa Shields was in some trouble there for a large, substantial portion of the fight. Now, at the end of the day, she is a fighter. She held on to win that fight, and that is good for her. But to put her in any kind of MMA conversation as one of the top women in MMA is just, to me, insane at this point. She has a good team behind her. She has a good stand-up base. She has lots of work to do. I wasn't overly impressed with her debut. They gave her a tomato can with like a 3-7 record. Obviously hoping to promote her and hoping that she would win, and she did. Just barely. I think we can slow down on the hype train and continue to allow her to develop and see where she goes, but not to give her that kind of Ronda Rousey aura of invincibility this quickly into her MMA career. So anyways, I just really quickly wanted to say that because after the fight, it just doesn't seem to end, and I wanted to put my opinion out there. So thank you again for watching, and tune in next time.